I know you want.
Natural. Act natural. I said natural, not dead.
I am. I'm naturally dead. Hey, everybody. This is SequelCentric. Tidbits, we take a look up. Well, I'm reading the wrong intro.
Wow.
This is SequelCentric Tidbits, where we give you 2 heartfelt scoops of news from all your favorite franchises that are dropping on the interwebs. I am Nathan, and she is the...
Oh, wait a minute. You did my part.
Whoa, jump on in. I'm too busy reliving the memories of Magic Mike with Duff last year. Except for I'm dressed 10 times better.
Yeah. Okay. I'm Sandra, and he is the Super Bowl Sunday to my Valentine's Monday. Nate.
Go sports!
Go sports.
Go sports, like Leonard.
Go sports. You didn't paint your chest, did you?
I know.
Good.
I shaved a giant SC.
Well, we'd like to welcome any newcomers and salutations to our regulars. We're so happy you found us. Be sure to smack that thumbs up. And don't forget to click on subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our... I'm trying to figure out where I put the camera.
There.
You don't miss any of our upcoming episodes.
The cameras are here, and there. In case of a water landing, your cushion is a flotation device. We will be posting pictures of the stories today. Just head over to SequelCentric.com and click on the Facebook or Instagram links, and you'll see all the pictures for today. Go for it.
And I've said it before over on my channel, Beating Heart Treasures. I hate the chat in this thing because you have to change it every time from top chat to live chat, and it's so freaking annoying. Okay. Rant over.
In rant. Okay, heading on to SequelCentric news, or should we quickly go to the chat to see if the audio is working?
Let's head on over to see who's here. We have Eduardo. He says, hi, everybody.
Excellent. Wedding Crashers.
That's a good sign.
Wedding Crashers sequel rumored to be in the works, according to actress Isla Fisher. The original Wedding Crashers movie came out in 2005. So
you're supposed to know this. Oh,
so that's like 18 years ago, 17 years ago. I can't do the math. So yeah,
a long time ago.
Yeah, well, that had Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson in it. So from what I remember of it, was
we got thumbs
humorous.
Up on the audio from Eduardo.
Excellent. Next bit of tidbit news: a trailer dropped called "The Lost City" a couple of weeks ago. To me, after watching it, has Sandra Bullock in it and Channing Tatum from Magic Mike. And
you just like feeling yourself.
I've seen the trailer. You've seen the trailer.
Oh, guess who's here?
Who?
Auntie P.
There we go.
Hi, Auntie P.
After reviewing this, what does this trailer remind you of?
Romancing the Stone.
Okay, there we go. If we don't believe
Jewel
us,
of the Nile.
Head on over to...
Wasn't there a third one? Or no, it was just the two?
Just the 2.
Oh, well, I think there was a third one.
They always were trying to work on a third one, but
that's
it never,
why.
never happened.
Never mind.
Okay.
All right.
Sandy's going to throw up the pic for
I
the
gotta
next.
find the thing.
Sandy's going to throw up. There we go.
Look, we got pretty Valentine's balloons because, you know, I get to spend Valentine's all by myself tomorrow.
Maybe that's your gift. For me to not to bug you.
but I like it when you're here.
Okay. I don't think you'll be saying that in a couple of weeks when I take a couple
No, I
5
won't.
days off in a row for our anniversary.
Well, actually, I got used to you on this last one. I got used to you being here. I like it when you're here.
Excellent.
Gives me someone else to talk to because, the dogs can't talk back. I mean, they can, but I can't understand them.
Okay, and that's lovey-dovey talk. Heading on over to the first picture.
What is it?
Beavis and Butthead making a comeback this year with a new movie
What the hell?
on Paramount Plus. Well, that's in Netflix news.
Hang on.
The horror.
Why does it do that to me? Bad computer.
Okay, as Sandy looks for the
Correct.
Beavis and Butthead pic that we pulled off of
All right.
Twitter. Pulled off of Twitter.
Try that one.
There we go. Old Beavis and old Butthead.
Computer's being a you-know-what.
I know.
I can't say it on here because, I got to keep it rated PG.
Bench hole, bun hole. What was it on Good Place?
Ashhole.
Ash hole.
There we go. Okay, I can use good place terminology.
So
Is that
yeah,
okay?
that was pulled off of someone's Twitter feed. I don't remember, but old Butthead, old Beavis. Do we need it? I don't know.
No.
I guess everybody needs Mr. Cornholio. Too bad Jacob isn't in the chat. He'd probably tell us if he's up to seeing this or not. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
And talking about more horror, let's head on over to horror news.
No, bored.
I'm bored already.
I don't got any pictures for that,
Nope,
so go for it.
An Alien TV series might bring back the sci-fi horror element to the franchise.
There's your horror. You get a look at us.
Pilot episode is being written.
Well, I'm on
You have any
ball today,
thoughts?
Huh? Who?
Bored. Gotcha. James Cameron tells the internet which version of Aliens, the one he directed, he prefers.
Aliens?
Aliens.
Nope.
The
Pass.
sequel to Alien.
Pass.
One of the more, like T2, one of the more successful sequels.
Hard pass.
Gotcha. His version is the director's cut, which adds an extra 30 minutes, gives a little bit more.
I can watch dragons and dinosaurs eating people, but I don't do aliens.
Odd. He likes the director's cut for great reasons. That gives a little bit more depth and tragedy to Ripley's character.
Okay.
Especially,
Cool.
spoiler alert, when she finds out her daughter's dead. Anyways, on to the next,
Aw.
which we should
That was a big fat spoiler.
The movie came out in 86. Get over it. The poster for Evil Dead Rising gives you huge clues of the film's setting. But we didn't throw it up there because we didn't want to spoil anybody out there.
Okay.
Like Taylor, who I know is a big horror buff. That's right, Taylor. If you're watching this, I'm giving you a shout out. Now you owe me $1. Okay. Netflix is doing a reboot of Texas
buy 'em a
Chainsaw
soda.
Massacre.
You just buy him a soda. Oh, that's
Should I
$1.
put the Mickey in your mouth when I'm trying to read the news?
No.
Netflix is doing a Texas Chainsaw Massacre reboot or TV show on the Netflix. You're up, Sandy.
Season 4 of Cobra Kai is out, and the new baddie is Terry Silver.
Yeah, from Karate Kid 3.
Ralph Macchio says Karate Kid 3 is his least favorite in the franchise.
I think it's probably because it's a little over the top. That one was a little over the top from the other two.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. Next picture. Now you can throw up this picture.
Now I got to do pictures and read.
Yeah. Would you like me to read it?
I got to find it first.
The ever popular Chicken Run, which was
Let's hope it's the picture of Chicken Run.
stop motion.
Okay. I'm wincing.
Done by the same creators of
Hey.
Wallace and Gromit. Was done over 20 years ago. Netflix will be doing it, and Mel Gibson will not be voicing Rocky. That is him on the left with the bandana around his neck. Zachary Levi from Shazam will be voicing him.
Hi, Big Mama Blake.
Got any thoughts about a sequel to Chicken Run?
Interesting.
I mean, we
It
took
won't be the same without,
Mel Gibson.
yeah, him.
Well, we won't know. But this is one of the movies we took Jacob and Andrew to see, right?
Sasquatch is an alien. Yeah, I think so. I think he is. Sorry.
Was this
What?
the movie where we took Jacob and Andrew and
Oh, am I doing the next one?
the girls were talking all the time?
Probably.
Chicken Run. Was that or Shrek? Throw up the next Netflix news. Wallace and Gromit are being brought back after more than 15 years. Thoughts?
About time.
Yes. Our buddy,
I had to think about
our
that.
buddy Jamie turned us on to Wallace and Gromit. There was like 3 little shorts. The first one, they go to the moon, and there's some other stuff, and
Wallace always wants his
Wallace
cheese.
he's a lovable goof, and Gromit always bails him out. So sort of
Kind of like you.
Well, I was thinking of Inspector Gadget, the animation where the dog with his niece Penny, and can't remember the dog's name, was always helping him out. So yeah, I know they did
Dim-witted.
And that this actually, the sheep that have shown up in the Wallace and Gromit movies got a spin-off called Shaun the Sheep, which is on Netflix, which is apparently very popular.
Next one.
And I think they're also the same sheep in the what's that mattress?
They're all pretty heart balloons.
Okay, action news.
Action news.
The Rock.
Oh, no pictures.
Dwayne Johnson will not be back for the sequels of San Andreas and Rampage.
Oh,
Any thoughts?
Well, he kind of makes the movie.
Yeah, he does.
He's kind of like the main character. But okay.
Well, I would say Rampage is a poor man's King of the Monsters Godzilla, but
We didn't see that one.
no, but it's based off of a video game.
I remember it.
And
I
vaguely
remember the trailer, but we didn't see
Was
it.
San Andreas one of those disaster movies?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You know, because San Andreas Fault decides to just completely go.
Gotcha.
It's a prequel.
Disney news.
To what's really going to happen.
That's your jam. Disney news. It's Sandy's
Disney news. Yay, me.
jam.
This is hard for me to do 2 things at once. Dang it. Okay, I gotta go back here.
Okay.
And I gotta go find the...
To Big Mama Blake's horror, and she probably knows the OG version of Cheaper the Dozen goes back to 1950, but a lot of people probably remember the...
We already know what Steph's gonna say.
A Dozen sequel! We're not asking for any hot takes. First of all, you have to watch the movie
Before you
can call in for a hot take.
Yeah. Before you can decide on it.
Yeah, so I think most people, when they hear Cheaper by the Dozen, think of the 2 movies done back in the early 2000s with Steve Martin and Bonnie Hunt, which I thought they were good movies. They're good family movies. I don't know what Big Mama Blake's take on is from, the OG 50s version to the 2000s version. And we both saw the trailer. What's your opinion?
We saw the trailer for this?
Yes.
I didn't.
Okay. What's your thoughts?
I'll get back to you when I see the trailer.
Gotcha.
I've only seen the movie poster and the email that Disney Plus sent me.
What's your opinion on the movie poster?
My gut reaction was, really?
Do you think we're going to have another Home Sweet Home Alone disaster on our hands?
Well, I don't think it was a disaster.
Well, if you want our thoughts on Home Sweet Home Alone, go over to SequelCentric.com on YouTube, or it's also on your favorite audio podcast, and you'll hear our hot takes.
Yeah.
Or cold cuts or whatever.
Cold cuts.
Okay, let's head on over to the next Disney news.
No more pictures, huh? Okay.
Not yet.
Pictures. No more pictures for Disney.
No, that is incorrect. There's one more
there is.
picture. You just got to get through the other 3 pieces of info.
Oh, no.
Would you like me to read it while you...
OBS screwed it up. It got rid of them.
Got rid of all the pictures?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
Let's...
It left that one.
Well, don't sneak it to the end. Okay.
Spoiler! That's coming up.
Live action Peter Pan remake undergoing reshoots. Thoughts, Sandy?
Oops, wrong button.
Okay. My thoughts. Stop.
Son of a biscuit.
You've already heard it before, and I'll say it again. Stop. Just stop, Disney. But Peter Pan's
Don't do it.
Peter Pan, I think, has been around before Disney did theirs. Another next Disney news: Beauty and the Beast prequel series put on hold by Disney. I wasn't even weird. I wasn't even aware Disney was doing a Beauty and the Beast prequel series.
We've got some comments.
Okay.
I'm not sure which movie he was talking about, but Eduardo said he hasn't seen it yet, and he have to add it to my watch next backlog.
Gotcha. And Bette Midler celebrates Hocus Pocus 2 production wrapping up, which
Excellent.
that's supposed to drop in October. So glad to know that's all on schedule. No complications with
Yep.
the vids and all that other good stuff. Do we have
Yes.
the picture?
You ready?
Yep. Throw it on up. Elizabeth Mitchell returns as Mrs. Claus for the new Santa Claus show for Disney Plus streaming. Thoughts?
Really?
Well, I
enjoyed all the movies.
Yeah.
All three, for different reasons. But I guess you could I guess I could see them making a series out of it.
I think if I remember,
But no Tim Allen.
No. Tim Allen's. You can't have the Santa Claus without Tim.
I was gonna say.
They're just letting everybody know that Elizabeth
She's gonna be the
she'll be in there as Mrs.
They didn't
Claus.
recast her.
Recast her or something like that.
I understand now.
Because everybody knows mine and Duff's hot take on sequels and not bringing back the same actors.
Yeah.
If I remember reading the little snippet, apparently Tim Allen's Santa Claus, his character, he's looking for his replacement. And then I guess his family's got to adjust to normal life, him and his kids.
Okay.
So living up at the North Pole, and then you got to live a regular life. So that should be interesting. Ha! Here we go. My corner of the market, Star Wars news.
I don't have any of those either. Son of a biscuit.
Well, you just need this one.
Yeah.
If you can do it.
Yeah, but it shows me.
Okay, anyways, on to Star Wars news, whether or not Sandy finds the picture or not. We're going to plug forward. Lucasfilm has just revived a 90s Star Wars villain. Who, you may ask? Prince
Give me a minute.
Xizor. 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 The main protagonist from Shadows of the Empire. A story between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, told through a novel, comics, music CD, action figures, and a video game on the Nintendo 64. There he is in all his glory.
His creepy glory.
Well, he's very reptilian. He sets off pheromones, which he can then seduce females.
Gabby heard someone say biscuit.
There we go. He's head of the Black Sun and has returned by name in the comic Crimson Reign, which is currently going on. But yeah, once Disney acquired Lucasfilm, they started their own Star Wars timeline. So I'm glad to see he's back. He's a very interesting character. Obi-Wan Kenobi star O'Shea Jackson Jr. says to fans, "You don't even know what's coming." The story takes place 10 years after Revenge of the Sith and will be released sometime this year in 2022. Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen will return as Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. Any thoughts?
Sorry, your dog was fascinating me. She's kind of rolled over.
Play dead. Bing, bing. Any thoughts of the Obi-Wan series coming up?
Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to that one.
Hot off of a quick podcast within a podcast. What were your thoughts of
Not Mandalorian.
The Book of Boba Fett?
The Book of Boba Fett, which turned into the Mandalorian towards the end.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Would you tell anybody to...
I'd say if you're a Star Wars fan, I'd say watch it.
Okay. I would agree.
Thank you.
Marvel news. Thor: Love and Thunder leaks promotional art on what the two will look like in their live costumes that will be posted on Facebook and Instagram. Doctor Strange 2 plot leaks reveals X-Men and other crazy cameos. Sandy, what sort of cameo of any Marvel character would you like to see in the Doctor Strange in the multiverse of madness?
I guess I should take this down.
My crazy cameo I would love to see Devil Dinosaur.
Who?
Exactly. He's a very obscured Marvel character from the 1970s. Devil Dinosaur and Moon Boy. But now he's been in the current Marvel comics, but it's Devil Dinosaur and Moon Girl. So
Okay.
apparently her smarts are up there with Peter Parker and Mr. Fantastic. So
My back hurts today.
any cameos you would like to see in any of the Marvel movies from the MCU or pre-MCU days and the Doctor Strange movie?
No.
Okay. Not even Deadpool? I'm sure that would be
That'd be
Stuffy's. That'd be Stuffy's answer.
funny. Yeah.
DC Warner Brother news. Gal Gadot says that Wonder Woman 3 will probably start filming in a year and a half, and Warner Brothers wants a traditional theatrical rather than the route that they took with Wonder Woman 1984, which was theater and HBO Max. If you want my and Duff's thoughts about Wonder Woman 1984, head on over to SequelCentric.com and on YouTube and all your favorite podcasts, and you'll hear what we said if it was a buy it, a watch it, or a ditch it.
Yeah.
Want to read this little bit of Warner Brother news? Because that's in your corner of
Oh, yeah.
the franchise history.
Why Gimli didn't show up in The Hobbit? Not Home Alone. According to Tolkien's unfinished works, Gimli was in his 60s and in his prime, but his father, Glóin, and the rest of the company thought he was too young and forbade him to partake in the quest. Scots?
Is that better?
Yeah. Thank you. I love reading your language.
Well, you know,
It's okay.
sometimes my
I'm just
fingers type
picking
faster than what.
I'm picking on you.
I never really thought about it, but it's kind of interesting. It's a little piece of interesting bit of news, a tidbit. Doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean, when I read The Hobbit, it's like, oh, these 13 doors, and I never read The Lord of the Rings besides watching the Peter Jackson movies, and you find out they are related, but I just never. But it's basically, hey, this is a grown up trip, and you're too young, even though you're 60. So like Grogu is 50, but he looks like a 2-year-old.
Yeah. Walk like one too.
If you want to see some crazy stuff that Grogu does, watch the finale of the Book of Boba Fett. I mean, that was off the crazy train.
With the Rancor?
I was trying to keep it a surprise, but sure.
I didn't say what he did to the Rancor.
True. Did you want to find this picture and throw it up, or you want me to
Just talk about it.
Okay. So, Ben Stiller would love to make a sequel to his cult classic movie, Mystery Men, which this movie is based off of a comic book. And if you want to just see sort of like a crazy non-Marvel, non-DC movie, but is funny, hysterical, and has cameos like Dane Cook as the Waffler, watch Mystery Men. It's great. It's got a Ben Stiller. What's the name of that actor that was in The Birdcage that played the butler?
Hank Azaria.
Yeah, he's the Blue Maharaja, which he throws.
Paul Rubens.
Yeah, Paul Rubens. I mean, Janine Garofalo's in there.
Janine Garofalo.
As the bowler.
Yeah.
I mean, check it out. It's got to be somewhere on Netflix or Amazon.
The guy that plays the old wise Indian, I've seen him before, but can't remember.
But yeah, he's up for it. So I'm up for it if he's up for it. I know it could be something like a passing of the torch or coming out of retirement for one last thing.
Yeah.
By
Eddie Izzard.
Eddie Izzard's in there.
Jeffrey Rush.
Yeah, who plays Barbosa. I mean, the cast it's crazy. You know, this was
a lot of popular.
I think this is super late '90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on to the last bit of we have this one. A last bit of news, and I have big thoughts on this. A Christmas Story will be getting a sequel with Peter Billingsley, who was the original Ralphie in the first one. It is currently in development at Warner Brothers and is set to release for HBO Max. Julie Hagar? No, Hagerty.
Julie who?
Haggerty?
Haggerty.
Haggerty, yeah. From the comedy Airplane movies, will be playing Ralphie's mother. The production is set. I can't even read my own writing. The production is starting this month. So
It's set to start at the end of February 2022.
you got any thoughts on this? Well,
What we're going to do is see, oh God, I hope it's not a hot burning mess like they did with Christmas Story.
The Christmas Story 2 with Daniel Stern as the old man. This I want to know, does this replace the one that was done in 2016 direct to DVD? Or do they add it? I mean, in my opinion, if you want to watch the picture that Sandy threw up, it's called An 8-Bit Christmas. In my opinion, that's a good spiritual sequel to A Christmas Story. It has...
Yeah.
We both watched it before we watched The Matrix Resurrections, and for me, it has the feel and the spirit of A Christmas Story, except in a modern way, you know?
Yeah.
Most of our parents can probably relate to wanting to maybe get a BB gun or whatever, but now, like, kids nowadays, they want a, video game system.
They want a video game system.
So this,
Plus, we don't want to encourage kids to ransack their father's gun cabinet.
True, but plus, Neil Patrick Harris is in this. Another great role along.
I have ice for you.
Nobody can see the JoJo if you want to flip it. There's the JoJo.
JoJo, say hi to Gabby. Hi, Gabby.
Why am I on TV?
Oh, am I supposed to read this? Or were you? Because you put me in the third person.
Yeah, but you don't have to put yourself in the third person. I can keep on reading.
Before signing off, I don't want to read this.
Okay. This is already feels like it's a
hot mess.
It's a trash truck on fire. But let's keep going. Before signing off, we here at SequelCentric want to give you a sneak peek at something we have been tinkering with. What is it called, Sandy?
We're for Patreon. Called Stump the Chump. Just keep going.
Sandy's going to pick a movie from the last 50 years. She will read the actors involved in said movie. I will have to guess it for 2 points. If I ask for a description of the movie, I will only get half a point. The real game will have more questions, more points, and a bonus round. If we get positive feedback on this sample run, it will be featured on SequelCentric's Patreon page.
Okay, Nate, are you ready to play?
Stop!
Wait, whoa, stop! Don't be jumping. Are you ready to play? Stomp the chomp.
Stomp the chomp!
I haven't got sound effects yet or anything, so this is what we're doing here. Okay. And yeah, I was trying to find a little game show intro, so I have homework to do.
Okay.
We're gonna do a little mini games. You're gonna get 3 questions.
Okay.
All right.
Gotcha. Everybody keep tally of the points in the comments below.
And I have 3 different categories.
3 different categories.
The first one is a Western from 1985.
1985.
A runtime of 2 hours and 13 minutes. I forgot to write down who directed it.
It doesn't. Yeah.
And it is starring Kevin Costner, Kevin Kline, Scott Glenn, and John Cleese.
Silverado.
You got it.
Ding, 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 ding.
Do you want to hear what the...
Fun fact. Jamie does not like that movie because that's pretty much the one Western his dad, Ken, watched all the time.
So he's just sick of it.
Yeah. So how Steph got me... I was sick of the Breakfast Club because Steph watched that too much as a child, when we were teenagers. Okay.
You want to hear the description that you didn't need?
Sure, read the description.
The description...
Isn't Danny Glover in that movie too?
We can go back to this. Yes, he is.
Okay, go ahead.
You're not getting extra points.
Damn. 2 points so far, everybody. Gotcha.
When a mischievous motley crew of Old West cowboys arrives in a
Motley Crue?
Motley Crue, not spelled like
okay,
Motley
gotcha.
Crue. arrives in, it means troublemakers,
Gotcha.
arrives in a small town to seek their fortunes. They clash with corrupt leaders and past enemies. But you didn't need it.
Nope.
Okay. Number 2.
Question number 2.
Round 2.
Fight.
This movie is a adventure action.
Okay.
Of course, we might say it's a comedy. 1986.
Gotcha.
A runtime of 1 hour and 39 minutes. Directed by John Carpenter.
Okay.
Starring Kurt Russell, Kim Cattrall, and Dennis Dunn.
Oh. Carpenter directed Big Trouble in Little China?
I fucking hate you.
Fun fact, The Rock is supposed to be doing the remake of that. Okay. That's 4 points.
Apparently I picked easy ones.
No, the first one, actually the fun fact about Silverado, I've never watched it from beginning to end. I've seen
Really?
parts here and here. I pretty much know the movie, but I've never sat down and watched it from beginning to end. I don't know if that stings a little bit more or not, but okay.
Right, this next one, I'm not giving you the directed by.
Okay. Final round. Is that what?
Well, actually, it doesn't matter if I do or not because the cast,
Sorry.
I think, is going to give it away. Because this was going to be the easy one.
Okay.
Didn't know they were all going to be easy.
Well, I have a vast reservoir of useless knowledge when it comes to movies, and
I
that's
stumped you the other day,
yes, you did. It was Deck the Halls with Danny DeVito and
Matthew Broderick.
yeah. You gave me the actors' names. You gave me the description. I was still drawing a blank. So what's the final easy question?
Last one. This is a comedy.
Comedy.
Directed by Frank Oz, 1986.
Spies Like Us.
Shut up. 1 hour and 33 minutes. And wrong answer.
Oh, damn it.
1 hour and 33 minutes.
Okay.
Starring Vincent Gardenia, Ellen Green, and Rick Moranis.
This was supposed to be the easy one? Interesting. Rick Moranis is in it. I want to say Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
No.
Okay.
You get 3 guesses.
No, well, give me the description.
Oh. Oh, now you want a helpline?
Yeah, well, I mean...
Okay, this is why it's easy, because this is going to give it away.
Okay.
A nerdy flower shop clerk is forced
Little
to
Shop
lure...
of Horrors. Frank Oz directed that?
I don't get to read the whole thing.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Read it.
A nerdy flower shop clerk is forced to lure in victims for his bloodthirsty talking plant in this musical comedy. It's a comedy horror.
I like the fact that you thought this was the easy one, and it was the one that stumped me, and the other two I got pretty... Steve Martin's
yes,
in that one, too.
Steve Martin, John Candy. There was a bunch of supporting actors.
Feed me, Seymour.
So there you go.
There we go. So
There's our first little...
there we go. Got 4.5 points out of a possible 6.
Not bad.
Not bad. I just like the fact the one that you thought I was going to get, I didn't. And the other two won. I got pretty good. Well, that's it. There's the sneak peek there, Patreons. Everybody out there in TV land. We're going to sign off right now. We're going to head on over and record SequelCentric Tidbits After Party for all you Patrons that are $1 and up to get a little bit extra news for about 10 or 15 more minutes. If you want to add that, if you like all of this hot mess, you can head on over to patreon.com/
Oh, wait.
sequel.
Sorry. My bad.
What?
I have to go back to Stump the Chump because I had pictures. There's your picture.
There, Silverado, gotcha.
There's your picture.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah. I'll probably cut this stuff out. And there's your other one.
There we go.
My bad.
So,
See? I can't do 2 things at once.
that's okay.
You hungry?
I don't know. I had a breakfast burrito before we started.
You had a burrito and you gave me a piece of toast?
Well, looks like I'm in trouble, everybody. So we're going to head on out. So we're going to... Sandy's going to step me around. Then we're going to record some SequelCentric. So if you want to know if I have a black eye or not, stop listening to my stomach.
It's
If you
getting
want to know
loud.
whether or not I have a black eye or not, head on over to patreon.com and /SequelCentric. Buy the dollar tier or more, and find out whether or not I have a black eye. And until next time, you got to ask yourself this one question.
Does it sequel?
Excellent!